Writing, Ford F-150 to 10-minute voiceover. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most recognizable pickup trucks on the road, the Ford F-150. For decades, the F-150 has been known for combining strong capability, practical design, everyday comfort, and the rugged personality people expect from a full-size pickup. Whether you need a truck for work, family duties, road trips, or simply want the presence of a powerful pickup, the F-150 has become one of Ford's most important vehicles. And looking at this truck, the first thing that stands out is its bold exterior. The front end gives the F-150 a strong and confident appearance. The large grille, wide stance, modern lighting, and sculpted hood create a design that looks ready for almost anything. The truck has a substantial road presence, but the styling is also clean enough to work as an everyday vehicle. From the side, the F-150 shows its classic pickup proportions. You get a large cabin, 4 doors on this configuration, a practical cargo bed, large wheels, and running boards that make getting in and out easier. The dark exterior color also gives this particular truck a very serious look. Combined with the black wheels and dark trim, the overall appearance is aggressive without being overly complicated. Move around to the rear, and you get the traditional pickup truck layout that makes the F-150 so useful. The cargo bed provides space for equipment, luggage, tools, outdoor gear, or whatever you need to carry. That versatility is one of the biggest reasons people choose a full-size pickup. The F-150 isn't designed simply to look tough. It's designed around the idea that a truck should be useful. And that's where the F-150 really begins to make sense. Inside the cabin, Ford focuses on making the truck comfortable enough for everyday driving. The interior combines practical controls with modern technology, giving the driver access to important vehicle functions without making the cabin feel unnecessarily complicated. The seating position gives you a commanding view of the road. From behind the wheel, you sit higher than you would in a typical sedan or compact SUV, which can make the truck feel confident and substantial in traffic. The cabin is also designed with storage and practicality in mind. Pickup owners often use their vehicles for long days, so having useful storage areas, comfortable seating, and easy-to-reach controls can make a big difference. Technology is another important part of the modern F-150 experience. Depending on the specific model, trim, and equipment, the truck can offer a range of modern features designed to make driving easier and more convenient. These can include a large infotainment display, smartphone connectivity, digital displays, camera systems, navigation, and driver assistance technologies. The technology doesn't take away from the traditional truck experience. The F-150 still feels like a pickup. Its large dimensions, high driving position, useful cargo bed, and strong exterior design all remind you that this is a vehicle built around capability. And when it comes to capability, the F-150 has a long-standing reputation. Engine and towing specifications can vary considerably depending on the exact F-150 configuration, so buyers need to choose the right powertrain, cab, drivetrain, and package for their intended use. That's actually one of the strengths of the F-150. There isn't just one type of F-150 owner. Some people need a truck primarily for commuting. Others need serious towing capability. Some use their trucks for construction or agricultural work. Others take them camping, go off-road, or use the cargo bed for recreational equipment. The F-150 is designed to cover a wide range of those needs. For towing, the correct configuration is especially important. Trailer size, payload, engine choice, axle configuration, drivetrain, and available packages can all affect the truck's capabilities. So if you're considering an F-150 for heavy-duty work, it's always important to check the specifications of the exact configuration rather than relying on the general F-150 name. On the road, the F-150 gives you the feeling you expect from a full-size pickup. The large body provides a strong presence, while modern suspension and steering systems are designed to make the truck manageable in everyday situations. Of course, this is still a large pickup, so parking and maneuvering in tight spaces can require more attention than with a smaller vehicle. That's where available camera and parking assistance systems can be particularly useful. The F-150 is also a vehicle that can adapt to different lifestyles. Imagine loading camping equipment into the bed for a weekend adventure. or carrying tools and equipment during the week, or using the truck for a long highway trip with family and friends. That combination of work and lifestyle flexibility is a major part of the F-150's appeal. And then there's the design. Ford has managed to keep the F-150 recognizable while continuing to evolve its appearance. The large front grille remains one of the truck's defining features. The headlights give the front end a modern signature, while the body lines emphasize its width and strength. The wheel designs can also dramatically change the personality of the truck. A darker wheel and trim combination gives the F-150 a sportier and more aggressive appearance, while other configurations can look more traditional or work-focused. That's another reason the F-150 has such a broad audience. You can build it around your own needs. Want something focused on everyday driving? There's an F-150 configuration for that. Need a truck for towing? There are configurations designed around that purpose. Want an off-road oriented pickup? Ford offers versions and packages aimed at more adventurous driving. And if comfort and premium equipment are important, higher trims can provide a much more upscale cabin experience. This flexibility has helped the F-150 remain an important part of Ford's lineup. But perhaps the biggest story is that the F-150 doesn't try to be just one thing. It can be a work truck. It can be a family vehicle. It can be a towing machine. It can be a road trip vehicle. And for many owners, it can be all of those things at the same time. Now let's talk about practicality. The pickup bed is one of the most important reasons to choose an F-150 instead of a traditional SUV. You can transport items that might be difficult or messy to carry inside a normal vehicle. Whether that's outdoor equipment, building materials, sports gear, or everyday cargo, the open bed gives you flexibility. And because the F-150 is a full-size pickup, it also provides plenty of physical space around the cabin and cargo area. For people who regularly carry equipment, that can be extremely valuable. Another important factor is the truck's road presence. There's no denying that an F-150 looks substantial. When you see one approaching in your mirrors, the wide body, tall hood, and large front grille immediately make an impression. The truck has a confident personality without needing excessive styling details. And that simplicity is part of its appeal. The F-150 doesn't need to explain what it is. It's a pickup truck, and it looks like one. But underneath that familiar design is a modern vehicle with technology, comfort, safety systems, and engineering designed for today's drivers. That balance between traditional pickup character and modern features is one of the most interesting things about the F-150. Now, is the Ford F-150 perfect? Of course, no vehicle is perfect. A full-size pickup can be larger and more difficult to maneuver than a smaller vehicle. Fuel consumption will also depend heavily on the engine, drivetrain, configuration, and driving conditions. And if you don't actually need the cargo capacity or towing capability of a pickup, a smaller truck or SUV could make more sense for your lifestyle. But for buyers who genuinely need the flexibility of a full-size pickup, the F-150 remains a very compelling option. It offers the combination of size, capability, technology, comfort, and customization that many truck buyers are looking for. And that's why the F-150 has become such an important name in the pickup truck world. Looking again at this particular truck, the dark finish gives it a premium and aggressive personality. The black grille, dark wheels, large cabin, running boards, and muscular bodywork all work together to create a truck that looks ready for both work and everyday driving. It's the kind of vehicle that can fit into a construction site just as easily as it can fit into a modern city. And that's really the story of the Ford F-150. It's not just about horsepower. It's not just about towing. It's not just about appearance. It's about versatility. It's about having one vehicle that can handle different responsibilities throughout the week. And for many pickup buyers, that's exactly what they want. So, if you're looking for a full-size truck with a strong reputation, practical cargo space, modern technology, and a wide range of configurations, the Ford F-150 deserves a serious look. Before choosing one, make sure you compare the exact trim, engine, cab, bed length, drivetrain, towing equipment, and available features that match your needs. Because with the F-150, the right configuration can make a huge difference. And that brings us to the end of today's review. What do you think about the Ford F-150? Do you like its bold design and rugged appearance? Would you choose it as a daily driver, a work truck, or a vehicle for adventure? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more car reviews, new model updates, and detailed automotive content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.